Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. It is of course time to pump out some of these videos about the new content. That's right, every one of the founders weapons except for the Revolt and the Massimo have been updated. There's the brand new 6 perk right there on the screen, and ooh, this thing is so nasty. I 10 out of 10 recommend this thing. It definitely is a monster. It's a beast. It's a leviathan. It's everything you want it to be and so much more. If you don't have this weapon, boy do I feel sorry for you. Is it the best in the game? You goddamn right it's not, but it's still fucking good, and that's exactly why I'm bringing you this video. You read the perks right there. Whenever I shoot a monster and reload, it does damage to them. Of course, that's the Reader's Digest version. You can back it up and hit that pause button or slow it down if I'm coming to you a little bit too fast. Some of the things you need to know about this thing: it's amazing, and there are parts of it that are currently bugged out. That's right, if you put a water element or a physical element on this weapon as of right now, you can do 53 million all the way up to 64 million per reload. Now, of course, I know Magist and I know Dave the Buck, and they said that that is a bug, that is an exploit, that is a glitch. It's not supposed to be in the game, and they are working ASAP to remove it. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to play. I'm just here to bring you some information. Now, the element that I'm using is energy, and it works exactly how it's supposed to. You're going to see it range all the way from 33,000 damage all the way up to 2 million bonus damage when it does reload. That being said, I don't know what all they did to it, but this thing hits like a fucking monster. It is knocking all the balls out of the park, all the home runs, all the goals, everything that you need to know about this thing. It got buffed. The damage is phenomenal. The new 6 perk is incredible. I 10 out of 10 recommend. If you do have the Nocturno, do not sleep on it, because right now it has officially been buffed out of its mind, which is exactly what it needed. Because you know what, with the special ops set, with the sci-fi set, with all of the other sets out there, the military set, everything was overshadowing these weapons. And you know what, it's finally time for the founders to take their spot once again in the limelight. Let's go ahead and bring it back to pay to win. Now, of course, I am just joking with that. There are some better weapons out there, but this thing is definitely back in the S tier list. I love it. I appreciate it. Watch this. Reload. Boom! Mist monster down. That's right. These are power level 120 plus monsters, so it's definitely end game. It's not your 163s, but you know what? I might bring you another video later with a power level 144 player. We'll see what happens with my homeboy Gregorius. Let's see what's happening with my homeboy Tyler, aka She Swallowed. Thump. Took it all the way down. And of course, we're gonna see if Mariah, Taru, any of the other soldiers out there, Dennis, are gonna be down for the cause. Now, I'm not gonna be slowing this one down. I'm just gonna let you watch and see how it goes, because I'm trying to do the reload, but it's just murdering everything. Here's the best way that I have found to play. Spray all across the screen from the left to the right until your gun automatically reloads by itself. That way it does an AoE explosion whenever you do reload. So as long as you spray across the horizon over there, you tag as many. There it is. That's the technique you need to do. Hit as many as you can, and then it'll reload on its own, and then everything is like giant explosions. This is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot brag on this enough. If you already have the Nocturno, you know how sad you were in your heart of hearts when this weapon was nothing more than a big old fart. That's right, this thing was a stinky pinky, like somebody's been chugging the milk and had the lactose farts. It was absolutely awful. But you know what? It was like, man, Epic thought to themselves, hey, how can we make the game better? Let's go ahead and reward all the people who supported the game, and let's make their weapons better. Now, of course, that's what I believe in my heart of hearts. Of course, chat said one different. Chat said, shit, if they're buffing up all the founders' weapons, here's why. They're probably going to release it again, and they want people excited about it, so they buy it. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. because I already have it. I've been waiting for this thing to get a buff, and now is the time for this thing to shine, and it is blinding. I absolutely love it, just like I love the deconstructor, just like I love the quick shot, just like I love the drum roll. And you know what? Those videos are coming out ASAP as well. The Nocturno's S tier, the quick shot is S tier, shotgun aka the deconstructor as well as the drum roll are both high A to S tier as well, depending on the builds that you put on them. You can expect those videos to come out later today. This was the first one. I love the Nocturno. This shit is fantastic. As you can see over here, I'm trying to show you the reload, but you know what? It's absolutely melting everything to begin with. If you're shooting them, I've noticed that right now there might be a little bug that if there's a group of monsters, even if you don't reload and you're shooting and you kill one of them, it still causes a fucking explosion. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm just joking. They already know it's there, just like they know the 53 million damage on the reload with physical, as well as the 63 million damage in an AoE is on the water as well. Now, like I said, that's probably going to get patched out either today or tomorrow, because you know what? Cylon the homeboy was over one-shotting the shit out of those Mythic Storm King mini bosses. That shit was gross. Big shout out to the homie. Always good to see him in the game, just like all the veterans out there. I love you. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Allura, Cylon, Isherwood, all of the vets out there. I still miss my homeboy TC Thief, but you know what? We're still getting it so good that you know what? Hopefully they would come on back. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, dropping that dub, dropping the victory, showing this thing off. Let me know what you think down in the sections below. I had a blast bringing you this one. Make sure to hit that like, make sure to drop a comment, and of course make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for everything.